Welcome to Kitty for Crafts. I am Kathy, and I'm going to do a whip and chat today. I'm probably doing what I call a free therapy session today, but yeah. So what we're working on today is the Last Supper. Remember, I told you I was going to do that. Let me pull this up a little bit so you can see how it's coming. Ooh, it's so long. Okay, so Crafts with Crashly. I'll put that in the show notes below. Um, and then we are down here with I know that's Simon Peter. Don't know who these other two people is next to him, but I will say to you, if you're looking at the center, let me make sure you can see. Yeah, see the center? Well, you can't see the center because you don't know what I'm talking about. Where the two dragons are, where the two dragons were, that's Jesus. So I am about. Someone's gonna say you put Jesus with some dragons. Listen, it was in the kit that I got because that's the um, paper that I won on that auction. So it was plenty. I'm so excited about that. So I used that paper. Okay, so yes, that's what I did. Anywho, I'm about what 12 sheets from center. So excited. And then there's 40, excuse me, 40 of the sheets left before I'm done with the project. And what I've been doing is, as I go, I've been putting washi tape around it, just so that I'm only putting washi tape around what I'm doing at the time. So I'm actually getting ready to put some washi tape down here. No, I'm not, because I'm on this line. Yeah, so I'm good here. I think I must have did that one last night, and I changed my mind. So anyway, this is where I'm at. I have been very meticulous on this one about making sure that it is stupid straight. Because, of course, we're going to hang this one up on the wall. But, I don't know. It is a, what, 40 by 85? Yeah, 40 by 85. And I remember, I think it's like a 33 by 15 in inches. Something like that. You might hear traffic. I got my window open. So where I sit here, there's a window. And I've got the window open. It's a nice day. It's, what, 70 degrees outside. And I don't even have my watch turned on. That's just great. Here we go. 70 degrees outside. So like all those steps didn't get me nothing. And so I just wanted to open up the window. And my husband's not home because he can't stand the windows being open because he's a dodo. He has allergies. Okay, so let me tell you about some things. And then like, what? Okay, coffee cup. So my friend Amanda at work, I love her. I drink lavender honey lattes. That's what I drink. Since I've been sick, since I had cancer, let's just put it that way. I call it what it is. Since I had cancer, I stopped drinking coffee. Me and my taste buds and my stomach don't really deal with coffee. But someone's going to say, well, if you're drinking a latte, ha ha ha. Really, a latte is nothing but a shot of coffee, right? And milk. So I am going to make my bones the best bones ever because all I drink now is honey lavender lattes. So I get them at work every day because our office has a main office. Well, I work for a clinic. You can walk across the parking lot to the main place, and it has a coffee shop in it. That's what it's cafeteria. Well, not. It has a cafe. That's what we're gonna call it. Anyway, I go to this coffee shop, and the girls know me, and it's great. Well, it's actually the girl and the guy. They know me, and it's fine. And they know, okay, you getting your usual Kathy? Yep, getting the usual. And sometimes I add a bagel on. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I add on grapes or something stupid. But the coffee stays the same. So they get that. Well, what's funny is Amanda said, why don't you go over to GFS, which is, in case y'all don't have one in your area, it's called Gordon Foods Store, Gordon Food Services, GFS. Anyway, what GFS is, it's not like a Sam's Club or a Costco or a BJ's or one of those stores. It's a smaller scale that anyone can go into, but they sell bulk stuff, right? So it's for that person who wants bulk crap, but guess what? I'm not paying the whatever the cost is to get into a Sam's, Costco, or BJ. Like I don't know what that is. So anyway, I was like, oh, I forget about Gordon's, which I do, because we have a Sam's Club membership. So I do forget about it. But that being said, it's kind of funny. I go in and I'm like, okay. She's like, you can go in here and you can get your own bottle of lavender and make your coffee at home. You know, your husband bought you that machine, which, okay, for Christmas, my husband bought me I can't see what it is from here because the kitchen's right over there. An espresso maker. It makes, that's a lie. It does lattes, espressos, cappuccinos. It's not turned on, so I can't see what all it does. Anyway, it does like 5, 6 things. It does a lot, but it's for espresso. So I got that, and I decided to. I think I just heard somebody come. Make my own coffee. So I went to GFS, got the lavender because they had it, got the pump, and then we have honey at home. And my dingy butt doesn't make coffee. So yesterday I made some coffee. OMG, y'all. I was like, I can open up my own coffee shop. Look at my behind. Look what I can do. So excited. So excited. So I made this coffee. So in here is honey lavender latte. In the brand Monin, I don't know how you say that. Momin, I think is how you say it for the lavender. Oh my gosh, so good. Oh, and I had these cups, and so it has this little thingy on it, so you can do the thing. So I'm gonna shut it while I'm doing this, unless I'm taking a drink. But that's that, and it's really nice. My son got these for me at Target because he works at Target. 2 of my sons work at Target, but one works in HR, one works in Target Market. There you go. But anyway, nice, they're soft. And then of course I got my water here. And what else am I going to do? Oh, let me show you what I'm working with today. Okay, so here's the washi tape that I've been using. I've got the same old pens that I've always used. I'm using the Tropical Rain Off and On. I'm actually also using some wax on this one because I had wax in one of the pens for some reason. I don't even know what the wax is now. Oh, this little bitty wax. So I want to finish a little bit up. Then, you know me, I love my Firefly. So Firefly with my little thing here. And then we put this one in the Craft Mates. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been loving this for this particular project. It comes with that little side thing, which I don't use, but nice. So we'll flick it open and I'll let you see inside. Whee! So here's the extra that I have to use later, probably because you like at least know it's big. And then here's this. So if you remember, it did not have a it has a schematic on the side, but it didn't come with the insert for the sheet. So I use mine, and it's right here. You can see from Hobby Lobby for $10 basically. My Xyron maker. And I made the labels. Okay, so these are just made out of fiber. And I wrote down what I needed. So like PRSTUVX. Okay, so that's what I did. Something quick and dirty. So kind of what I do is I pick a section, which we're going to do now, and then we'll do some more talking. But I pick a section, and I kind of just work that. What is this? 3 by. Let's see. Let's just measure. As I make all the racket in the house. As I make all that racket. Let's see how big these. And my dog's like, "What's all that racket?" And Josh's dog's like, "What's going on in there?" So 2 by 4. Okay, I'll just leave it open. So it's sitting where it can stay open. Yeah. So 2 by 4. So what I usually do is I take. Oh well, now okay. Bye. I usually will take a section right here, and I like to work this way for some reason. Don't ask me why. I just kind of do. So we're going to start, and I'll lift this sucker up. And we'll see where we are. And then what I'll also do is I might lift up a section and you'll be like, well, isn't that kind of cheating, Kathy? Well, no, because what I'm trying to do is just make sure that I stay kind of close to even, right? So I'll give myself a little wiggle room on the tip top of that one there, and then roll down. Oops, I just dropped something. There we go. All right, so there you go. So I am not OCD, but I'm weird. I will pull out the first one, and I'll string it down to your U. So this is 1 through 7, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Ooh, this wind. And what I'm going to do is look and see if any of these numbers are in here. And let me fix this real quick. And if so, then I will adjust accordingly. There we go. So this might be a little bit bigger than what I wanted to do. Let's see, maybe I can go to here. Yeah, maybe we can go to there. Yeah, we'll go to here. There we go. Yeah, great. Great, and that ends right there at that edge too. Okay. So you hear the dog. So as I lean back, the people next door must have their dog out. And Carolina, which is the bigger dog, is the dingo. She must be trying to get to him. Good gravy. Anyway. All right, so I'm going to start with this one. And we have ones in here. We actually have ones, threes, the win. So ones, threes, and 7. So we have all that right here. So I'm just going to, so don't forget, we're going to push this little button on the side. And it only opens up what I open, right? Maybe. There we go. Right there. And then the rest of this stays shut because it's got that little lock on it, remember? So when I showed it to y'all. So I'm just going to dump them like that. Now the cool thing is, this is all the ones that are left. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. That's it. Look at that. That's all the ones. Which is kind of funny because I'm like, okay, gotta say so. So anyway. Alright, so what's going on? Let me tell you about what's going on. So really, I think I've been doing well. I said free therapy at the beginning because where's my pen? Good gravy. Here we go. I'm fine, but I think, so I don't remember if I had told you guys I had to do a Holter monitor for like 30 days. And come to find out I did it for 32 days. And the results came back. And the results said, everything was fine. So someone's gonna be like, well, what's wrong with you? So I feel like, and this is where I think I'm losing my mind, I'm happy that they're fine, right? When I went to the doctor, he's an electrophysio doctor, right? He only deals with cardiac pulsation issues. That's what his job is. Anyway, I went and, he's like, everything's, no big deal. You had, I haven't been back. So let me stop and preface this. I have not been back since I got the results. And let me tell you why. Because they haven't called. I don't know in your area if you have what they call like My Chart, or if you have a Follow My Health or Athena Med or whatever. Is that all the ones? Wow. You can look at your own stuff. Well, part of the problem for me is that I do medical. I've been in the medical field for like over, good gravy, 30 years. So I know how to read this stuff because I also remember back in the day when I told you I used to teach medical. So it's kind of funny. I know how to read that sucker. So I'm reading it, and I read it, and it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. When I read it, I didn't see any signs of AFib, which is the reason why we were doing it, right? Which no one's complaining. Don't get it twisted. Like, what are you complaining about then? I'm not complaining. What I am doing is saying that I think I'm losing my mind. And I say that to say, I know that it is a great thing, wonderful thing, that there's nothing wrong with me. I know that. My problem is that I feel like every time something is wrong with me, something's wrong with me. I don't know if that even just made sense what I said. I feel like I'm being what I would tell, what most people would call a hypochondriac. I feel like that's kind of where I'm at in my life. I think what has happened to me, and this is me just being me and saying this out loud, and maybe that's why I'm here today talking to you guys, really make sure that I know I'm not crazy, but I'm crazy. Um, that I feel like I have made myself feel like every time something goes wrong, I'm sick, you know? Um, and is that the case? No, it's not. So you have palpitations. Well, drink some more water. I mean, I can hear myself talk to myself and say, you probably need to get your fat butt out there and walk around the block. And I have a big neighborhood, so it's nothing I couldn't do it. Walk, yeah. Drink some more water. Stop stressing. And you won't have heart palpitations because there's nothing wrong with your heart. Because according to that report, it was like, girl, you good. You know, the AFib seems like it might have been a one-off. I think that's what it looks like to me. Again, I'm not a doctor, yeah, but it looks like a one-offer to me. But that being said, I'm still feeling some type of way. Like I don't know. But anywho, I think that um, you can make yourself crazy, right? You can make yourself a hypochondriac to some degree. I'm only doing these three, so let me put this here so my hand don't get caught up on it. Um, and I think that's what I've done to myself, you know. And my husband's like, yeah, you know, you went through a traumatic experience. You know, you're still taking the meds because I'm still taking quote unquote cancer meds. Um, so he's like, you're still on meds. So it's not like you're, you know, you're not done, but you're done. So yeah, you have a right to feel like you are sick. But oops, but I don't want to walk around like that. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to walk around thinking they sick all the time? That's nuts. Like that's nutty. Like I know that's nutty. Anywho, so trying to figure out how to get my brain together. And oh, and I went to the neurologist because I actually do have family history of aneurysms, brain aneurysms. So I had to get checked. That's not a big deal to me. Uh, and you would think it would be, but it's not. I've had migraines since I was 9. You know, whatever. Um, People talking about I can't work. I'm like, oh Lord, you better figure that out because you know I've learned how to work with mine. But anywho, and that's not everybody, but that's just me. I went to him and he was like, yeah, you know, everything looks great. Uh, you have headaches. You live in, you know, Illinois. You're gonna have headaches. Because when we lived in Florida, I hadn't had a headache in, I don't know, a heck fire, y'all. We lived in Florida for like 10 years. I didn't have a headache. I just had to get the scans because I had to get the scans, right? But I hadn't had a headache, like a headache in a while. Well, you know, we moved back to the Midwest, and I say back to because I'm from Indiana originally. And it's so freaking funny because guess what? My headaches came back. I'm like, absolutely not. Oh, absolutely not. No, look, we need to move back home. And I say home because my gosh, my husband starts laughing. He's like, yeah, okay. Well, his allergies came back. It was just funny how, you know, welcome back to the Midwest. So anyway, we were kind of laughing about that, but the doctor's really funny, and he's like, yeah, you know, welcome home, and I don't know what to tell you about that. Besides that, yeah, your head's gonna hurt, so take your meds. It's like, oh, okay. He goes, oh, and by the way, your 3 millimeter aneurysm's still sitting there, minding its business. You know the rules. And I'm like, yes, I know the rules. And basically, y'all, the rules are you have the worst headache of your life, go to the hospital. That's the rule. I mean, like, What kind of stuff is that? That's a rule anyway. Like, get gravy. So I don't know. I feel like I'm just losing my mind. That's what I feel like. I have no reason to, you know. I really don't have a reason to. I'm good. My mom's good. Well, I mean, as good as she gonna get. And she's not. My mom's not in the best of health, but I don't have to stress about her. Like last year, I had to stress a little bit while I was going through cancer treatment because she had gotten sick, and I couldn't be around her because I had cancer. And where she was, they had her on a COVID floor, which was so stupid now that I look back on that. But that's where they needed to put her. And she hadn't had COVID. She fell down some steps. Um, Hospital's fault. And, she kind of went cuckoo for a while. And so now that she's not, she's back to normal. And great nursing staff that was. So I'm not worried about my mom. She does really well keeping herself together, and literally I'll call and complain about something and she'll go, "You alive?" And I'll go, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay then." Okay, thanks, Bob. So, which is literally truth at this point, right? So I guess I just kind of need to chill a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I do. I just need to chill and get myself together. But, you know, just kind of look at things and, you're grateful for being alive. And then you have days where you just don't, you're not feeling it or whatever. And I don't know. Anyway, I think I just wanted to get that off my chest, y'all. Thank y'all. I think I just wanted to get that off my chest. I felt like I needed to. Oh, I missed one. No, that's a WIP. I feel like I just needed to get that off my chest because I feel like I wasn't feeling myself. I don't know. Still don't think I'm bright in the head, but that's neither here nor there. That's just normal Kathy crazy, right? But I don't know. It's just so fun. It's so frustrating. Just so frustrating. Because who wants to be sick? Nobody. But then who wants to live in perpetual thinking that you're sick all the time? I get some washi tape on that one. You're not. You're not sick every day. There's nothing wrong. You have a headache. Take your meds. He's right. Take your meds and shut up. And that's not what he said. He just said, "Kathy, take your meds. Don't be afraid to take your meds. I know you're on a lot of meds, but here, take these meds. That's why I gave them to you." And, he's right. He's like, "You don't have headaches every day, so I'm not going to put you on a preventative. You just take the meds I give you that are going to help you with that situation." And you know what, y'all? He's right. And it's not that I'm scared to take meds. Lord knows I'm not. But I think I'm just, can we say over meds? I'm over it. But I can't complain about having did I just drop one outside? No, I did. I can't complain about, oh yeah, I did, having a headache if I don't take the medication, right? Oh shoot, drop two. That don't make no sense either, right? So, I guess I just need to, back go. There it is. I need to just get over it and do what I'm supposed to do. But it's so frustrating, to say the least. But anywho, that's my soapbox today. Just enough. I don't need a lot on this one. To complain about, I guess. But how are you guys doing? Oh, if you couldn't leave a comment the last couple times, that's because my dingy butt forgot to turn comment thingy on. So, if you wanted to say something about a video that you've watched, you can go back and do it now, by the way. I don't know if you want to go back and do that, but you can if you feel the need. If it inclines you to do so, you are more than welcome to go back and say what you need to say on another video. Because I fixed it. Because I forgot to turn them on. Dummy. All right, so I'm done with this one, yeah? So I'm going to put that back in its row, and then I'm just going to pull out the next row. And kind of what I do, guys, is I kind of, because my big arm's in the way, I just kind of go through that little section, each one. So, like, this one's got these letters, and I'm just going to make sure, see what I've got. Well, I know that this bottom half, so I'm just going to put this here, has all these A's in it, and eights. Eights, A's, in this little section right here. There's, yeah, no C's, no D's, F's, G's, and E's. This is a weird little section. So, yeah, I'll do that one. And then, literally, guys, I might just keep going up. It just depends on my mood. But, yeah. Yeah. Oh, someone's going to say, well, if you don't, Kathy, about coffee, espresso can give you palpitations. Yeah, if you drink regular, this is decaf. So, just thought I'd throw that out there. But anywho, thank you guys for listening to me rant about nothing about my health issues. I appreciate that. Last Supper's coming along. I'm glad that you guys saw it. I'm really excited about doing this project. I don't know why, but I am. But let me lift you guys up for a little bit. There we go. There we go. So, thanks for listening to the rant. I appreciate it. Like I said, nothing's wrong with me, generally speaking. I just feel like I don't want to say crazy, but I just feel like I'm making myself kind of crazy, and I need to stop. And like Myson said, easier said than it is done. Went through a life traumatic process, and things happen. I guess that's how I should look at it. Anywho, I want to get off here. I'm going to say thanks for listening, for me ranting. Hope you like the Last Supper. You can leave comments now, guys. So sorry about that, because I'm just a dodo. But you can leave all the comments you want. You can go back and leave comments. You can leave comments on this one from other ones if you want to. Oh, real quick, I'm going to have to do a giveaway, because remember the shopping haul with disappointment video, and the lady sent me the wrong thing? Well, guess what? She's let me keep it. I'm not a Wednesday Adam person. So not this video, but the next video I do, I'll go ahead and we'll do a giveaway for that. How's that sound? All right, with that being said, love you. Thanks for listening to me. You guys have a great day. Be safe.